as somebody who does enjoy print, I would have liked for it to survive longer, or at least survive in some sort of sustainable way.
Right.
By here, at least internationally, I think it does still. Designers do make, like, there are fashion books and all of those things. They're just a part of, I guess, the culture of fashion.
Yeah.
Hamara, unfortunately, we don't really. Number one, people don't really think of fashion image making as an art. Let's be honest,
Okay.
people don't. They think of it as, and it is a marketing tool. Absolutely, it is, but it isn't purely that,
Yeah.
right? It isn't. But log yahan unke dimag mein ad. It's an ad. That's it. Ad ban rahi hai. So I don't think कि number one, I don't think लोग इतना interest लेते हैं image making में. जिस तरह, like, मेरा एक मसला with people saying things like, oh, this is so simple, but this is so, कि आप बस देख रहे हो कि ये ad है और ये effective थी कि नहीं, but you're not really thinking about the creatives
Yeah.
behind
Yeah.
this. And that we might be, for us, it is a form of artistic expression. These things are all extremely cheesy to say
No,
and to
no, but
hear,
valid.
but it's, so I think I would just prefer, like, maybe Pakistan may to be, for there to be slightly more like a culture of print being given some importance. For people who like to collect it, if nothing else, I think archiving is a beautiful thing. Like, there should be archives, because थोड़ी सी मैं हूँ old school type, मुझे
Mm-hmm.
अच्छी लगती है चीजें. Outside of that, I guess, क्या फर्क पड़ता है preference का मेरी, honestly. क्या करेंगे?
No, I
कोई
mean,
फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
I mean, it,
But
it shows what like your approach is to these things.
I think so. It's maybe thoda sa wo bhi aayega na, like, you wanted to speak about the democratization of fashion,
Yeah.
which really I think is a great thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I genuinely believe that nice things for everybody basically is how it should be.
Mm.
So democratization, great. Lekin, like what we're seeing with social media, is ke उसकी वजह से अब ये होता है कि number one, everything is influenced by people's opinion. That does sort of take the art aspect out of fashion.
Yeah.
ठीक है. अब आप अगर सिर्फ you're only responding to what the client wants, what the customer needs, what people are liking, like quite literally fucking liking,
Yeah.
then your your creativity becomes really diluted. You are at ultimately at some point you're just reproducing what everybody else wants, right? And we're experiencing this with all of the arts. It's not just fashion. I don't think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just fashion.
Right.
Look at what pop mainstream pop music is, what
Yeah.
TikTok is. Like Mikal, I was just bitching about this. Dude, TikTokers becoming big, the biggest pop stars of our time.
Yeah.
मेरे समझ से बाहर है, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So बस integrity काम की आपकी dilute होती रहती है. That's my biggest issue with it. I
Mm.
don't think there's a lot of work out there that has any integrity now in fashion, unfortunately. I think
Yeah.
it's a very hard statement to make, or people are going to hate on me for saying this, but it
Of course,
is.
what people are going to say, of course, is कि because you work with Zara Shah Jahan, and obviously you will think उसका काम best है और बाकी बुरे हैं, तुम तो ये कहोगी. But I also
हाँ,
validity in this because my old school old person on the internet issue was a lot of I'm very into YouTube and I have been for years. So yeah, mujhe
yeah,
really enjoy like the videos that people used to put still put. But over the
yeah,
past 4 or 5 years, everybody looks at YouTube as a job first. And
yeah,
there has been like a really crazy decline in the sort of like just viral interesting videos that just
yeah,
organically show up, and it's all like analytics dekho or length itni honi chahiye or ye itna hona chahiye, and that's at like the forefront of the discussion even before you're going into what the creative choices will be. And the creative choices are, bro, unique banao take followers aaye. um it's not ke do what you
yeah.
like because you like it.